YouTube, what's going on today, man? Listen, now just the other day on our other channel, we did a reacting to the story of Tim the Tatman, and it was incredible. The feedback was huge, so we wanted to bring that back here on the main channel, but this time, we're reacting to the story of Tfue. Now, y'all know Tfue was dominating the game for quite some time. I mean, he had the whole thing on lock. So with that being said, it kind of only feels right to pay some homage to who I think is the Battle Royale GOAT. If you guys like this video, if you want to see more, a couple things I'm going to need from you. First of all, like the video. Drop a comment down below. Tell us who you want to see us highlight next. And subscribe to the channel. On the road to 5 million, baby. And enjoy the video. I'll see you guys again soon. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And peace and love, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest... Ladies and gentlemen, the best part of the day, you know? The part of the day where I get to ask Gary what he has for us today.
The story of Tfue.
Now, is this like Tfue just Fortnite, or we get like a little like flavor before, a little
like,
flavor?
Yeah, a glimpse in the past. It's pretty much like it came out like 2 years ago.
We did one with Tim and Tatman. Everybody loved it, and I mean, Tfue was my dog, man. I love this guy.
It's up to the point where you're retired, like right as he retired.
Damn. Okay, let's rip it. Let's get in there. Face up. I mean, there was nobody better than Tfue when he was best. I mean, he would hit. Yo, come on up, dog.
One of the most successful professional gamers and content creators has now retired.
Who knows if I'll be back, man? I mean, maybe, who knows? I just need time to get away, live my life, because I feel like early in my gaming career, I used gaming to I use gaming to kind of escape from reality. Now I use reality to escape from work, you know.
Overwhelmed with content and gaming, Tfue gave a
better place
heartfelt
now,
recap of his career and reasons for wanting to move on to the next chapter of his life. Let's take a look back at his incredible journey from his early days pranking beachgoers in Florida to becoming the king of Fortnite. This is his story. Turner Tfue Tenny's story starts very differently to many professional gamers. Normally, I would tell
I've never seen any of this.
Games at a young
Controller
age,
gang!
Playing Call of Duty
or
Counter-Strike for thousands of hours.
You dirty little man.
Instead, Tfue spent his childhood doing everything and anything except staying inside playing video games. Growing up on the beaches of Florida with his 3 siblings, Tfue, along with his older brother Jack, began to film everything from pranking innocent beachgoers to insane stunts. While Jack would focus on this type of content full-time with his channel Juke Squad that Tfue would feature in often, Turner began to move away from these high-octane sports and stunts to pursue a new passion: gaming.
My blade, he's going for the reds. Good Tfue.
Reds.
Oh! Hit him with the back!
Destiny, too.
Oh my god! He pressed! Oh, he got close! Oh! Another press! Oh! He got the reds! Oh my god! Oh, it's Dickinson! Oh my god! Oh my lord! What the
Oh God.
Tfue made his own YouTube channel on May 22nd, 2014, where he would begin uploading content on Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, and Destiny 1, showing incredible talent, securing countless world records.
Destiny
then,
1,
in
sorry.
2016 into 2017, as the gaming world was taken over by battle royales like H1Z1 and PUBG, Tfue really began to make a name for himself, becoming an officially signed esports athlete, competing in numerous Tier 1 tournaments, and even beginning
signed for Rogue? Okay, I didn't even know this.
A familiar face that would live on to this day.
Oh, dude, the definition of a nerdy play, man.
And so it begins.
Outplayed, mother.
Tfue would continue uploading videos on any game he could push to its limits, even giving his gaming audience an insight into his insane off-screen personality, performing ridiculous bridge dives, mousetrap trampolines, and so much more.
He's a psycho, isn't he?
In late 2017, there was a new game on the horizon.
He is like the Florida man.
Yeah,
for sure.
Easy gave a Florida man a
Battle
lot of
Royale.
money.
In these early days, if you asked anyone who was the
Myth.
best player in Fortnite, you'd probably start a debate between Ninja or Myth. Either aggressive, flashy fighting or defensive, safe
I put
building.
both of them down.
Yet Tfue came along and proved it didn't have to be one or the other. Tfue would upload his first ever Fortnite video on February 2nd, 2018, and it didn't take him long to make a name for
Is this
himself.
Aussie Antics
Less than 2
doing
weeks
this?
later,
Yeah.
he would upload his
love this
29
guy.
kill solo world record, which exploded.
Right.
He would begin streaming every single day and uploading
I remember
constant
this.
world records, dropping 20 and 30 bombs
Yeah.
like it was nothing.
Yeah.
He would go from 7,000 followers in March to over 750,000 in July, an increase of over 1,000% in just
Damn.
4 months.
Fortnite, baby.
Got a rub tug.
Double pump.
Oh my god, this shit was so cracked on keyboard and mouse.
Tfue
my
wasn't one to
God.
just sit around and try and say he was the best. He wanted to prove it. And with
Yeah,
the
he
introduction
did.
of Friday Fortnite, a 2v2 squad kill race tournament, he finally had his
Tell
chance.
him who won the first one. Alright. Tell him who put him down on the first one.
This is crazy how you get to crouch like that.
I mean, he was the king in like the little exploits, you know? Very, very cheesy player, but to his advantage.
No one's out there. I got all.
FaZe cloak, huh? 80-20?
Got two. Got them all.
Look at Denny.
Let's go! Let's go! You go, bro!
There was no debating it. Tfue was the best pub stomper in Fortnite, finding every single exploit and maneuver to give himself the edge over his opponent. However,
Oh, that's
as
clean.
Fortnite transitioned into mid-chapter 1, it wasn't just about styling on bots in public matches. It was about taking on the best of the best in the world in set lobbies. It was time for the skirmishes. While Tfue started off a little
Nickmercs.
slow with 27th in the summer skirmish, when fall rolled around, Tfue was unstoppable, picking up wins in 2 weeks of the qualifiers, leading to one of the most iconic celebrations in Fortnite history. With these placements, Tfue had cemented himself as the best solo player in the world and shown a lot of promise in team kill race tournaments. But could he do the same in stacked duo events? The fall
Hell
skirmishes
yeah, he
announced
could.
It was time to team up and form one of the most legendary duos
Denny,
in
baby!
Fortnite, Tfue x Cloaksy.
They're trying to play around a potential low ground.
Bong Bomb gets
You
a
know,
med
tight
kit
play.
off there.
Bunk
FPS
Bombs
pushing in.
Bunk Bombs is trying to heal. Flames got
Tfue
everything.
gets the knock.
They're dropping him on down. Will they be able to out-survive this zone? They're floating. Tfue's now knocked. He can't
Come on,
use his
Danny.
heals. Cloaksy ticking on down. Just
Danny.
20 health remaining. Gets one. Cloaksy's down on the low ground as well, I believe. They got it. They did.
One. Are you kidding me? The last second push out into the storm may have changed that game from a third or second to a
On the
first
face.
place to Victor Royale.
Tfue and Cloaksy would beat out fellow
Nathaniel,
FaZe
Daniel.
duo Nate Hill and Funk Bomb, taking out the top spot and over $500,000 in earnings.
Your number one duo is Tfue and Cloaksy!
Nate didn't like that.
He was so mad.
At this point, Tfue was the king of Fortnite, on top of every social media platform, world record holder,
Yep.
tournament winner.
This was the
only
blow up right
one
here after that
title
event.
left,
When we got back, man,
World champion.
it was just insane.
That tournament was crazy.
Look at this, man. All these faces, Zayt and shit. I remember these guys.
This was the final test for Tfue. With over 40 million people competing for a chance to qualify, Tfue was one of the favorites. However, Tfue being Tfue didn't take the easy way out. Amidst constant drama around stream snipers ruining Fortnite, he made the bold decision to stream his qualifiers with no delay. A decision that saw him streaming to hundreds of thousands of people while
He did that.
simultaneously trying to
He
qualify
did
for one
it.
of the hardest events in esports
Hottest.
history. While he was off to a decent start, placing 127th in week 1 of solos and 84th in week 2 of duos, it was in week 3 when Tfue pulled off one of the most insane performances in Fortnite history, placing 1st in NA East, securing his ticket to New York and the World Cup live on stream with no delay. Tfue himself claiming he qualified to the Fortnite World Cup because of a lamp post. In his first game of the tournament, a game he went on to win with 12 eliminations only happened because he was saved from fall damage because of a lamppost. Despite a very impressive 6th place performance in duos alongside
Guy's in a leopard jacket.
He would only be attending the World Cup as a solo, but that was enough to give him the chance to defend his crown as the king of Fortnite. With new young superstars rising the ranks like Dubs, Clicks, and Mr. Savage, Tfue was still picked by many as the favorite to bring it home on the big stage. With the most LAN experience and a track record of dominating in big tournaments, all eyes were on Tfue going into the finals.
Quench in his thirst, but then Tfue now, this is, sometimes you're flying and then you just become a magnet, and that is unfortunate.
An all-time high here. Take a look here. Tfue, next to the replay right there, one of his first elims.
And there's the frustration.
Sadly, Tfue would finish in 67th overall. A disappointing finish for him and his fans. Many people have talked about why Tfue underperformed at the World Cup. He wasn't trying, he was more focused on content. Some people even saying he's just washed. While the answer will never be as simple, I think this was a pivotal point not just in Tfue's career, but Fortnite in general. This was the first tournament where Fortnite lowered the age restriction to compete from 16 down to 13. This completely changed the competitive Fortnite scene, opening up the door for young, incredible talent. While Tfue would continue to compete over the next few seasons placing well, he would undeniably lose his crown as the best player in the world.
Oh yeah.
His focus shifted back to an
I mean, when him
friend,
and Scope were playing, bro, I don't want to... Like, I don't want to hate, man, but Scope was just one of the best players out during that time. He was just... Not to say he carried, because people did a lot of great work, but man, Scope was just...
I downed him. And then
If you go back and you watch their duo shit, God, that kid was like...
Call
goated,
of
man.
Duty Warzone, a fast-paced, high-octane battle royale where aim reigned supreme, was a match made in heaven.
He had a good start
here.
You did well,
Just
yeah,
with
in
every
Warzone when it
game
started.
in the past, somehow, almost instantly, Tfue was dropping ridiculously high kill games, posting world record after world record. If there was any concern that Tfue's legacy would end with Fortnite, he very, very quickly put this to rest.
Yeah, he did.
Reminding everyone
Agreed.
that Fortnite wasn't the first game he went pro in. He was so good.
I mean,
in
kid's a
fact,
gamer.
This ignited
Yeah.
a new controversy for Tfue.
Look at that tracking. Yeah,
accusation.
right. Did you see that?
Through the wall.
This is a hacker
Through the wall.
who
Exactly where it was.
wants
Just not
Tfue
visible.
hacking.
Almost
It's
every
just-
Call
it's a
of
Tim
Duty
and Tatman
streamer
right there.
has been accused of cheating or hacking at some point, but Tfue's laser-perfect aim was often so good it put him under the microscope. While Tfue often did not compete in Warzone tournaments outside of Twitch Rivals and other content-based tournaments, he still built up a reputation for being one of the most aggressive and dominant players on Verdansk. Yet, much like Fortnite, Tfue would begin to lose interest in Call of Duty, and he wasn't the only one.
That guy's hacking, bro. What is this?
Is he getting hacked
Didn't miss
on?
a bullet.
Yo, these guys are twisted.
A little hacker compilation.
Oh, he's cheating. Okay, never mind.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Luckily,
god.
yet again, another battle royale quickly took Tfue's attention. Apex Legends.
Oh, I'm with you, but I don't understand.
I knocked one.
89 flash.
I feel like I'm in this. Are we in this? We gotta be.
The crack
This is
the
when you started the Pred grind.
Legal movement.
Oh
The
my
what?
fucking god, where's the last guy?
The Pred
It was
grind.
around this time
Yeah.
Tfue would
Apex
link
Pro.
back up with two of the most legendary ex-Fortnite pros, Nickmercs and 72 Hours. While other battle royales like Fortnite and Call of Duty were often ridiculed for not having proper rank systems and it just being about styling on kids, Apex was different. When Tfue swapped, it was considered incredibly impressive to reach the highest rank. Apex Predator.
He's playing with
As the new
drag.
kids on the block with a lot of eyes on them, they
So
knew
great.
the only way they were going to gain the respect they deserved was if they got Apex Predator together. No
Yeah, has
carries,
there
no
been a-
help, and And that's exactly what they did.
Oh,
You were so mad here, by the way.
Congrats, congrats.
They both got pred before you.
Oh
Yet
my
again,
God.
Tfue as one of the most talented gamers, no
That's
matter
hilarious.
the shooter. However, despite being on top, Tfue again would find himself bored and burnt out, looking for a new game. Yet it was time to come home. It was time to get back on the battle bus with the introduction of Fortnite Zero Build. Despite a lot of initial backlash
yeah,
over
he
the removal
did
of
really
one
well
of the
here too,
core
I think.
elements of the game, Zero Builds was exactly what Tfue needed to reignite his love
Zero
for Fortnite.
builds, man.
No longer did he have to worry about G-Fuel snorting 13-year-olds
You liked it
building
for a
to
bit.
sky
I liked it
limit.
for a little bit,
was
but then it
back
got
to
so
ridiculous
boring.
items, lethal aim, and Jonesy on top.
Nickmercs.
Tfue began competing again, even picking up first
Yeah, we
place
played in
and
this.
$100,000
Dude, that's actually
within a
me.
week of returning
No.
to the game. Paired up alongside his previous legendary duos of Scoped and Cloaksy,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
took home the first ever Twitch rival
I remember
Zero
this.
Build tournament. He quickly returned to the king of Fortnite, at least for the no builds portion of the game, competing in weekly tournaments and dropping 30 and 40 bombs on stream every single day. His love for Fortnite was reignited
T1 Sony.
until again, just like the past, he seemed to become
Cease.
disinterested, bored, and
Who's
moved
this?
on. After an insane streak dominating shooter after shooter,
are these
Tfue
tanks? I
switched
don't
to a
remember this.
game very few would have expected: Minecraft speedruns.
Yeah,
And of course,
I
as
couldn't get down
always,
with this.
He was insanely good,
Gary.
proving that it wasn't just
Tough.
shooters.
I remember seeing him do
turning
this,
with
man.
dominance.
I couldn't.
However,
I tried.
yet again, Tfue found himself losing interest and becoming bored with this as well. It was becoming impossible to ignore the trend of domination into burnout and disinterest from Tfue. While being insanely good at these games and still maintaining a massive following,
Why is this shit kinda
you could
sad,
tell
though?
He lacked passion and something
What ended in him
wasn't quite
retiring?
right. After a prolonged break, many fans were left wondering where Tfue went, until on June 21st he uploaded a video to his channel titled
Why is this
Goodbye,
kinda
where he
sad,
laid
though,
his
man?
feelings
Damn
bare
it.
to the internet, talking about burnout, a lack of passion, and giving a tearful goodbye to content.
Right.
This was met with a lot of support,
You earned it, man.
sadness, but
Will
ultimately
always be
understanding.
remembered as a legend.
creator who built their following not doing what others thought he should do or chasing trends. A guy who grew up doing whatever he wanted and
Hell yeah.
just cared about entertaining his audience.
Yeah.
Tfue's retirement from content has shown that it isn't always about the money or the views. It's about being happy. Making
Yeah.
content you love that you are truly proud of. The legacy and moments he has left behind will be remembered forever.
Wow, man.